Welcome to the TDC Today Show Communities. My name is Sue Roscoff. The Disability Channel, or TDC, is out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, showcasing abilities. TDC is committed to providing quality digital media production services, education, and employment programs by and for persons with disabilities and veterans. TDC offers digital media production, video production, post-production, social media, and podcast creation, production, and support. TDC offers education and employment programming, which includes digital media courses to persons with disabilities who are unemployed and underemployed. TDC also offers community partnerships. Through partnerships and sponsorships, community partners and organizations become ability champions by supporting media created by and for people with disabilities and veterans. We are your USA team, and we have a great group here tonight. And I'm going to begin by bringing in the one, the only Alan Holmes to tell us a bit about how his show was this morning. So first of all, Alan, what is your show? When can people find it? And I'm excited to hear what you all did today.
Oh, you know what? Good afternoon, good evening, or we have a guest from the other side. Manuel later. Buenas noches, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Alan Holmes, Master Connected does do Espanol. You know, Massive Connections, our show. It's every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific. I become MC Holmes with the legendary, the incomparable, the boss, Miss Emily Gomer and Kurt Roscoff. Um, we today was just very interesting because Anita was our guest of an initial guest, and she was talking about SEO and understanding content and search engine optimization. It's very cordial because she actually works with the disability. She has a disability of herself with her own, and that's why she works from home. So it was a very candid show, and she stayed along a little bit. And then we had Aya. Now, yeah, is cybersecurity with everything that's going on. If you want to learn how to protect yourself, and he gave some very interesting tips on how to protect yourself. And we zoomed around on educating with. We had Don somewhere in the floating around. We didn't see him. We heard him in force, but Don, the Air Force. You know when we take care of each he knows Don Crumlin. He talks about his health, the health community, and he was there in spirit, but we know that we want to support. So it's all about collaborating, connecting, and mastery of connections every Wednesday. We're looking for a guest for you to be in there. So that's what we do, collaborating, connecting, networking. But I know you have a guest coming up somewhere. We're all learning, though, and I would like to learn. So I'm here to be of service, just as a U.S. Army proud veteran, just here to be a supporting. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of your vision. As always, the TDC channel has been so much to me. Thank you for having me, Sue.
Excellent. Always so happy to have you here with us, Alan. Thank you very much for being here.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I am going to go ahead and bring in Emily Gomer to give us a few updates of things happening with the Disability Channel.
So welcome everybody, and everybody at the Disability Channel. So coming up here on this coming Sunday, February 2nd, the Disability Channel is going to be having a fundraiser. We're over in British Columbia. And it, I think it's $10 for tickets and so on. But they're gonna have a number of different musicians and musician bands there. And all money raised goes to veterans programs in British Columbia. And it's silent auction and other things going on. So if everybody can support Disability Channel. But also coming up they're also going to be on Media Row at the Super Bowl, February 9th, as well as in Vancouver and the Whistler area for the Invictus Games that were started in 2014 by Prince Harry. And Disability Channel's going to be doing some of the media on there. I think even maybe interviewing Prince Harry. Um,
So,
and so the Victus games are all about like the Olympics, but for injured and wounded veterans. Um, so this channel is going to be a part of the media team for that. So exciting things coming up here with in Canada. So hope everybody can support the Disability Channel in whatever way you can, because they're doing great things.
excellent. All right. Thank you so much for the update, Emily. That's perfect. And now to bring in the one that we've been alluding to a bit here. Manuel, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is great to have you here with us at the Disability Channel. So if you could introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your company and what you all do.
Right, yes. So I'm Manuel. I work for a company called Entre Admin, which is based in Houston. We do uh, professional virtual assistant services or remote assistant services, as some people like to call us. And we mostly do administrative support, we do marketing, and we do some bookkeeping as well. Yeah.
Excellent. And I know we connected through the Happy Neighborhood Project,
Yes.
and it's been a lot of fun getting to connect with some wonderful people across the
Yes.
country through that. And um, so tell us a little bit about what your experience has been so far with getting into networking, because I know from our previous discussion you've just been doing that for the last 3 months or so. So
Yes.
so glad to have you joining us like that. And give us a little feedback. What's it been like?
All right. Well, actually, uh, HNP was one of the first networking groups that I went to when I started. Um, so so my superiors had this spreadsheet and with a bunch of groups, and one of them told me, okay, so there's the Happy Neighborhood project. Maybe you could start with that one. I know it, but I haven't really visited it, so you can start there. And I joined, and I immediately loved it. You know, there's the name of the platform keeps eluding me, but I think it's very charming.
Oh, that Go
The
Brunch.
chairs, go brunch, yes.
Yes.
With the chairs and the cameras, I think it's lovely. And when I joined, I immediately felt welcome. I immediately felt I don't know. I felt like the warmth and the sense of community that that H&B has. And up until now, I still feel it. Sometimes I am not able to make it to the meetings, but every time I can, it's one of my favorite parts of the week, definitely.
Excellent. And you said the word community, and that actually is a big piece here. This is the Today's Show communities piece. And I think that whole aspect of community is so, so important. Being able to help each other and to get to know each other. It's not just, hey, what can I sell you? It's, what can I do to help? What do you need? What is it that would make a difference? And I know again, I am blessed to have had a previous conversation with Manuel, and I know one thing that is really strong with this company is the whole concept of work-life balance
Yes.
and or imbalance, or what most of us experience. So tell us a little bit about that, because I think that is such a big thing for all of us.
Yes. All right. So work-life balance is just something that I really like and really like talking about. I guess you could say that I'm passionate about it. Right? I see a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of business owners that start with their business, right? And at the beginning, you just kind of have your name and have all these little things because you're just starting, and uh, sometimes you're just sitting there the entire day, like doing stuff, trying to get people, and you can manage it. But when you start getting leads, you start getting clients, and you start growing, things can get out of hand pretty fast, right? And many people think that they should be able to just handle everything. And one sentiment that I really like and I really enjoy sharing is it doesn't matter how strong it is, you cannot support an entire house with a single beam. And many people believe themselves to be the strongest of beams, but as I said, it doesn't matter how strong it is. Eventually, it's going to give up, and you don't want that to happen. You're going to suffer, your business is going to suffer. So you need to learn to expand and delegate and try to have a balance in your life. Not throw everything on your back and try to just carry a family, relationships, a business. Some people even have a job apart from their business, and it's just not possible. There needs to be a
Or
balance.
knowing our limitations
Yes.
and recognizing where, when, and where we need help along the way. Actually, Alan, I'm going to ask you that too. It's like, what does work-life balance mean to you?
Oh wow. Well, yeah, no, that is a loaded question.
I
You
know.
know,
Sorry. Sorry, not
no, I'm
sorry.
kidding. You know I'm kidding. You know how I roll with you. It is definitely a question that I always start, and I love the Manuel's analogy is a single beam. Being in the U.S. Army 13 Bravo, we couldn't do that. The unit we worked as a unit.
Yes.
I took care of, and I learned that. From growing up from the streets of Compton, California, not a tag line straight out of Compton. And you work together collaboratively. Because for my wife, I take care of her. She has mental illness or mental wellness, and being a caregiver and working with because I've had the luxury um, of working for myself since 2012. It's another story for another day where we had the chapter, what, pre-entrepreneurial, let's just say diving behind trash cans and trying to take these phantom calls when you're supposed to be on. What's that in the background? Huh? Or that was, yeah, they know that. You really, why do I hear a garbage machine? I was creative. But as an entrepreneur and that's why I'm a big kid. I watch cartoons on Saturdays and, I get up at 3 a.m. People say, you what? Yeah, yeah. Between 3 and 5. Then I can actually shut it off. Because some individuals, let's just say, they tend to test your patience, but you love them. It's hard life. People don't wake up in the morning and think about Alan Holmes today. You hear me all day, ladies and gentlemen who listen and they go, do you really want to see this all day? No. You want to learn from the great see Manuel. That's what he see how we do it. Master Connector. We go back to Manuel because he has that life. I love that life balance. Manuel, I apologize. This is about you, young man. You're the guest today. Oh, I'm just riding you. I'm your entree.
Don't
I
worry
love
about
it. I know he gives me hope. He gives me thank you for inviting me for just an amazing gentleman today because he's giving that what we all need. Bet work, life balance. Oh yeah, make sure you check in with Andre because he's got you. Back to you, back to you, Sue.
Excellent. Yeah, because that whole piece that we often forget about. It's like, wait, we're supposed to take care of ourselves. We're just supposed to do all the things. We're supposed to wear all the hats. We're supposed to juggle it all, right? And be good at every aspect. We can't possibly, right? If you
yes.
really are looking to do all those things, you got a job, you got a family, you got the kids, you got the oh wait, the car just broke down, and I got a business I'm trying to run, all the things, and that's Manuel. I think that's where I'm so glad that you're here and we can share you with everybody because you
Thank
guys
you.
have a solution to help with that. So tell us a little bit more then about what it is that Entre Edmond can do for people and how would they find you? How do they reach you?
All right. Oh, well, you can reach us through our webpage. It's like entrepreneur, entreadmin.com. That's our webpage, and we're available. We're available whenever you need us. Um, and well, a little bit more about what we do. Well, really, we have virtual assistants from all over the place, right? Um, Mostly in South America. So there's people from Mexico, there's people from Peru, there's people from Brazil, uh, and we also have people from different places, Nigeria. Our general manager is actually from Egypt, so we're kind of
Oh,
we're all over the place. So it's like a mix of cultures, which is also something that I really love about the company. Um, and well, since we have people from so many backgrounds and specialties, so we have the admin people who do emails, do calendars, appointments, they manage CRMs, they do payrolls, all of those back office things. We also have the marketing people, of course, social media, lead generation, all of those things. And then we have the bookkeeping people, which are probably the loneliest, but also very important.
very.
Um, yes. Um, and so that's a little bit of what we do. And honestly, more than just being these, I guess you could call them features. Like we do this, we do that. What really it is about giving people back their time and giving back their lives. Honestly, our slogan is saving you time and money because time is very important for us. Very important for uh, our clients and us to have that time, not only to spend it on business stuff, but also with our loved ones, uh, with ourselves, which is very important, right? To be introspective and just be alone with our thoughts outside of work, of course. So I believe that's the, our main value that we provide, giving people back their time.
Excellent. And that's one of those commodities. It's like time, money, all time is that one that, you can't
Yeah.
get that back. You
Yes.
gotta decide, how are you spending your time? How are you investing your time? Where is your time best spent? Sometimes
Yes.
it is doing the things for your business. Sometimes it's doing things for your family. Sometimes it's doing things for yourself. And how that all mixes together, having something like Entra Admin available where you can tap into help so that you can do the most and the best, make those good decisions for your time and keep that
Yes.
work-life balance in balance. And oh, I know taking that step back to figure out where can I best have some assistance come in, that is time well spent.
Yes, definitely. There's this one story. I guess it's not a story per se, but this man that had his company, he sold, I believe it was printers, and he had a warehouse with printers. So he would buy stock, and then he would get up at 5 a.m. to to deliver those. So he would sell them locally. He had like a small team, like I think it was two people apart from him, and they would load everything into a little truck, and then they would go around delivering paper. They would deliver the printers. They would deliver the cartridges, and at some point, there were so many deliveries that they were it would take the entire day to just deliver all the things. And so he couldn't make any more money because he couldn't get any more clients because he was all day delivering to his current clients, right? So at some point you have to think, well, I need a delivery guy, right? So it's kind of a similar thing with, I don't know, not even with admin stuff. Like at some point you're going to need a marketer. At some point you're going to need someone to do your books. At some point you're going to need someone to take care of your client success. At some point you're going to need a lot of people to do many different things, and you need to be ready to just let go and let someone take care of it for you.
Love that. I think that if everybody can remember that there are resources out there. You don't have to do it all yourself. There are ways to do it with others and to get that assistance. And it makes so much sense.
Yes.
It takes a community to make it all happen, right?
Of course.
Being a solopreneur is a good thing, but having the resource to be able to be successful in what you're doing, you can still be all you, but with a little help.
Yes.
I love that. It's time well spent.
Yes, of course.
So if you could have a take-home message for everyone tonight, I wonder final thoughts that you might have to share.
Some final thoughts. Get yourself a delivery guy, right? Or not just a delivery guy. Get yourself someone that helps you out, take your life back. It doesn't have to be a VA. It doesn't have to be a bookkeeper. It could even be, I don't know, maybe your spouse, maybe your siblings, someone that helps you out a little bit, just gives you a hand so that you can split the workload, and so that you can have your life back and not introduce burnout into your life, because that is horrible. Burning out, especially after doing something that you love, um, and just let it consume you and introducing burnout, and you start hating what you used to love, and you don't want to do that. You really, really, really don't want to do that. So try to put it all into perspective, try to delegate to others, and try to get your time back.
Excellent. I love that. That is great advice. I love it. Thank you
Thank you.
so much, Manuel. And Alan, I'm going to give it to you as well here. Final thoughts from you tonight.
Well, after I want to thank Manuel. Thank you, Sue, for having Manuel because, as a solopreneur, I can honestly say your services are definitely needed, sir. The very fact that you have basically the international flavor going on, I heard Egypt and I heard, South America. See, that just tells you for those who are listening in the world TDC code, here comes that master connecting me, just a habit. Reach out to Andre Admin because it will slow down and you can be calm, relaxed, not just get to rambling like Alan Holmes. You have Andre. Manuel. See, I'm making up names now. Andre Admin. Buenos noches to you. Thank you, Emmanuel, for doing just an amazing job. It is an honor to meet you, young man. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Sue, thank you for having us.
Excellent. This is amazing. I love the connections that get made here. And before the evening is done here, I do want to put one quick shout out in the hopper, because we do have Project Die Hard. So that is our veteran service organization that is all about providing hope to veterans and to make an impact on that horrible statistic of veteran suicide. So we do have an event coming up this summer. So mark your calendars. Hope Stock will be happening July 25th through the 27th. So it's a weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, July 25th to the 27th, 2025. Hope Stock will be happening. There's going to be a lot more information coming down real soon, but they've already got some music lined up, some speakers. There's a lot of wheels turning right now and lots of things being put together. So stay tuned on that one. A lot to come. So again, the Invictus Games coming up in a real short time here. That's going to be happening in February. So be sure to check that out as well. Tune into the Disability Channel to see all of the amazing athletes on there. And I can hardly wait. It's going to be amazing. So this is, again, my name is Sue Roskoff, and this is the Disability Channel. the Today Show communities. And for all of us, we always want to say thank you.